Okay, my Libra babes, this is going to be for my Libras who are in a connection. Let's look at the energy around your relationship right now. It's going to be revolving around being spontaneous, okay? Being spontaneous and removing the restrictions, the self-imposed restrictions on this connection, okay? I think that what is challenging this connection, or what is being misunderstood about the connection right now, is maybe something is coming off as like someone is being sneaky. Okay, I think someone in the connection is coming off as being sneaky. Okay, but I'm getting that this is your own personal assumption. These aren't facts. These aren't facts. You have to trust and believe that this is someone who genuinely cares for you. This is a good person. They have good intentions with this connection. This is a connection that is stable, or has the capability of being stable long term. This is someone that you can build with. Like any relationship, it has its ups and downs, but when you stand your ground and persevere, yeah. When you stand your ground and persevere, this is a connection that is going to be, they're in it for the long ride. You are like, you are draining yourself. You are causing self-anxiety around assumptions that are not true, that aren't facts. And I don't know if there's people telling you things. Mm. I think that it's stuff from the past that's coming up that's making you feel like this person is sneaky. Yeah, I think that, but that's coming to an end. Yeah, hopeful. Yeah, this is all what you're putting in your own mind. The restriction that you're putting on this connection. This isn't something that's factual. You're looking at them as somebody that's sneaky, but that's only because of what you've been through. Maybe it's triggers. Maybe there are triggers, but you got to trust and have faith because this is a long-term connection. This is somebody that you can build with. This is not like, this is different. This is different. This is not like what you've been through. This is not that. You got to stand your ground because your mindset is causing you like self-inflicted anxiety, self-inflicted depression. You gotta change the energy. You gotta change that energy. Restore it with hope and faith because you are living in the past. You're in the past. But you've moved on from the past. The past is dead, done, and over with. You got something new. You've been gifted something new. This is somebody who really cares about you. Yeah. Yeah, it's you. Because of what you've been through. You're full of doubt. This is somebody they don't play about you. They don't. They could have had options, but they rather build with you. They rather invest in you. And they're not perfect. Yeah, it's stuff that's triggering the connection. There are things that's triggering the connection, but this person is willing to put in the work. Like I said, this is somebody that you can build with. They are willing to put in the work. Like they know, like they're never claiming to be perfect. You get what I'm saying? They're not claiming to be perfect. But one thing about it too, for sure, they don't play about you and they love you. They do. They don't play about you and they love you. And they willing to put in the work to, you're not carrying the load by yourself. They're willing to put in the work to make this successful, to move on from the bullshit. Yeah. Yeah. And I feel like if you allow yourself to remain in that energy, if you don't shift your energy, you're going to put a strain on this connection and you're going to lose. You're going to put a strain on the connection and you're going to lose this person. Because I think that it's easy to focus on the negative in things. Like, I'm all for it. Like, I understand being hurt and just, wanting to, yeah, you got to make a change fast or you're going to lose. I'm all for paying attention to red flags and warnings, but, what I also pay attention to is, let me reword that. Okay. I'm all for paying attention to red flags and warnings, right? But I also have enough knowledge, what I feel like is knowledge or discernment. I have enough discernment to pay attention to people. Okay, so if I brought this issue up to you, how would you react? And I feel like whatever triggers whatever this person does that triggers you, if you bring it up to them, they are more than willing to address it and work on it because they don't know that this is triggering you. Okay? And I'm getting that they don't fully know your journey. So you probably never talked about, what you've been through or how you've been hurt. Okay? So they don't know. They don't know that certain things are triggering you. And I get it. Sometimes we just, we just assume that everyone knows not to do X, Y, and Z, but in actual reality, it's not always like that. It's not. It's really not. So if is a person willing to work on the things that are causing conflict in a connection? Okay. And this is going to, and you know what? This reminds me of Gemini's reading as well. You guys can relate because it seems to me that there is no communication. Okay. Because this is, if there was clear communication, you would know that this person does not want to, be a burden on you. They don't want to cause drama or conflict in this connection. If anything, they want to uplift you and help lighten the load. Okay? But if you choose to not communicate and remain in this mindset, you're going to put a strain on this connection and you're going to lose it. When this is somebody who is willing to work hard. This is a genuine connection. This is somebody that's willing to work hard. So Libra, let's get to a common ground before we make any assumptions. Let's try to find some common ground. Let's level out the playing field, okay? Let's back up these thoughts with actual facts, okay? Otherwise, we're going to lose. Okay? See you next time.